if it's a BDU or BDUS. For now, tomorrow there will be more. You can select the collateral that you want to use, either RBTC, or if, let's say, I want to mint $100 worth of BDUS, then this is the amount of collateral that I will need to provide, and together, coupled with that, I will also need to provide a small amount of BDXs. Depends on the collateral ratio of each stablecoin. So in this case, I need to provide additional 5.3 BDXs, which I can get them from our swaps. So don't be shy. Go to our swaps. Get your favorite tokens. You can swap between RBTC and ETH and XUSD to whatever token that you want out there. You can also, after minting or swapping, you can also provide liquidity in the system. Enjoy getting swap fees, and go to our staking page and stake those liquidity tokens, those LP tokens. If you stake those LP tokens, you can be rewarded with very high-end APRs. Even 4-digit APRs are waiting for you guys. So lock those LP tokens and enjoy part of the fun in being part of Blindex community and providing liquidity, providing more options to the RSK community. So I think that's it from my side. I hope that was clear, Mike. If you have any question, let me know. Or guys, you can also write in the comments here, and I'm happy to answer.
There is a comment, but I just want to ask you a couple of things as well. For Blindex, the community is very important. Maybe just talk about how the gold and BD pound was added on. That was through a community vote.
Yeah, sure. So we are now in the process of building our own DAO that will essentially, at the end, will manage the Blindex platform by its own. So we want to move all the responsibility to the DAO to manage everything. We are doing it slowly but surely. And what we did as a first step, we allowed the DAO to decide which tokens will be which currencies or commodities will be the next stable coins that we're going to launch. And out of that voting came up the British pound and the gold out. So yeah. Awesome. That's very exciting. I love communicating with the community. We love getting the feedback, and we love getting the involvement of the community in the project.
I'm definitely one of the community, and that's why I appreciate the constant updates and everything. So it's really great to see. Appreciate the time. There is a comment inside here. I think it might be best if you could perhaps answer that in the chat itself, just for matter of time. Sure. Would you be okay with that?
Yeah, 100%.
Perfect. Thanks, Amir. Yeah, let's just remove. There you go. Awesome. Thanks. That's the Blindex team. Very fantastic one to watch. Really do. Have a look. You can follow them primarily in Discord. Very active with their community there. Next up, we have Liquality. Again, needs no introduction, but someone will be joining us on the stage now, talking through the non-custodial wallet and all the various features and functionality that Liquality is offering, not only RSK, but a multi-chain implementation. Hey, Simon.
Hey, Mike. What's up, man?
Good. How's it going?
Going great, man. Always great.
Awesome. Nice to see you again. Maybe talk us through a bit about the Liquality wallet and all the features and functionality.
Definitely. Happy to do that. Let me share my screen. Let me know when you can see it.
Perfect.
Can you see it?
Nope, not yet. No.
Okay. On the screen. Hold on. I need to give. Okay.
Is that system preferences in Mac?
Mm-hmm.
What we can do? Maybe we can jump into Crypto Testament. Would you like to change the system preferences?
Yeah, let's do that.
Perfect. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks. See you now. Okay, before we jump into Liquality, let us have a conversation with a very, very interesting project that built on RSK. This is being, well, it's been built out by Wallace, both entrepreneur, developer. It's really great to have you on board. Just want, if you guys could just put Wallace in.
Hello, Mike. Thank you so much for having me. I'm doing
Yeah,
great.
absolutely. So talk us a bit through about the Crypto Testament and project, how we came about it. I think it's a fantastic service. I think you'll do best to position Crypto Testament within the RSK ecosystem. So yeah, all over to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
I can see the screen.
Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Thanks.
So yeah, so what is Crypto Testament in the first place? Crypto Testament is just a app that allows you to create a digital testament. So the idea is actually pretty simple. You can think of it like a safe box where you as the owner can freely deposit and withdraw funds. However, if anything happens to you at all, let's say, for example, you pass away suddenly, then the funds are not lost. The funds get transferred to a beneficiary that you specify. So the whole thing happens within smart contracts. So the funds are secured by smart contracts, and the transfer is also automated by smart contracts. And what was the motivation for Crypto Testament? I'm not sure if the image can be seen well, but about 20% of all Bitcoins are lost. And many of those is because people simply forget their keys or they pass away and leave no ways for the beneficiaries to take over the funds. So Crypto Testament leverages the power and the flexibility of smart contracts to provide a solution for that. And we have the app launched on the main net of RSK. So it's actually very, very simple. So I'm not sure if you can put a link here, but you can just go to our website, cryptotestament.io, and there's a button to connect to the app. When you see the screen, it's going to ask you for your wallet. So right now we support a lot of different wallets: MetaMask, Nifty, Liquality, Trezor, and others. Once you connect your wallet, it's going to detect whether or not you have a testament for that wallet address. If you don't, it's going to take you to a very simple form where you can fill in some details. So it's going to ask for your name, email, the name of the beneficiary, and the email. This information is encrypted, so it's only used to send notifications. Let's say, for example, you pass away and your beneficiary is going to get access to the funds. So the beneficiary is going to get an email with the details. And on the same screen, it asks for the wallet address of the beneficiary. So that's the wallet address where the funds are going to be sent to, and a proof of life threshold. So that's where the trick happens. So how can the smart contract know that the funds need to be sent to the beneficiary? Uses this concept of proof of life. Proof of life is a number of days within which you should send a proof to the smart contract that you are alive. So you need to make a deposit, a withdrawal, or make any changes in the testament to prove that you are still under control over your funds. So let's say I put 30 days. If I don't move or if I don't do any action in the testament for 30 days, then the smart contract will know, okay, this funds needs to go to the beneficiary. So that's how it knows when it's time to send the funds. And when you have the testament created, it's going to show a pretty simple screen. So it says the testament status. So it says that your funds are locked until a certain date. So you have up to this date to do something in order to remain control over your funds. So if you don't do anything, the funds are getting transferred, and you can deposit and withdraw your funds as you will. So we can deposit right now RBTC, and that's the main currency supported right now. So you can also, of course, change the details of your testament. So let's say you want to change the beneficiary, even the email or the address or the proof of life. You have a lot of control over the testament. So everything is managed by the smart contract. The funds are safe, and you have full control over it. So, like I said, Crypto Testament just launched on the RSK mainnet, and what are the future plans for Crypto Testament? Support for other assets. So like I said, right now you can only store stablecoins and you can only store RBTC. But in the future, we'll be able to store stablecoins, fungible tokens, and even NFTs. So the idea is that we can have a safe place where you can store a lot of your assets and be assured that if something happens to you, you lose your keys, you pass away, those funds are not going to get lost forever. We have a beneficiary, which we should get it. And it doesn't stop there. We can even integrate the smart contract with other platforms like savings, lending, token swaps. So the idea is that besides your assets, you can have investments, you can have yield farms, you can have staking rewards. All of that could be included in the testament. And if you ever lose access to that, the beneficiaries will get access to all of that. And of course, you can also have a more friendly integration with wallets. So you don't have to use our interface to manage your testament. Maybe you have a favorite wallet that you want to just integrate with Crypto Testament and manage your funds there. So Crypto Testament is a smart contract. It can be integrated with other apps just fine. And yeah, that's it. Pretty simple. Thank you.
Thanks, Wallace. It's very, very interesting. Actually, I think there'll be a lot of good. We have a question from Manu. What is the DApp landing page of Crypto Testament? Just correct me. It's cryptotestament.io, right?
Yep, that's right. That's right.
Cryptotestament.io.
Yep, that's
I think
right.
it's so the goal in future. I mean, stablecoin integrations. We have having bPro perhaps integrated as well. I know we've had a lot of conversations at Wallace. You're very open for partnerships and integrations across wallets, across dApps. So yeah, we'll start opening up all those conversations. If anyone here on the call would like to engage with either Wallace or myself, please do so. Thanks, Wallace. Thanks for the time. Is Simon from Liquality back?
Hey, I'm back.
Hey.
I can share my screen now.
Awesome. Yeah, let's give that a go. The Mac and their system preferences.
All right. Looks like I'm sharing. Yes.
I don't see it. Wait. There you go. Okay, up and running.
Cool.
We'll leave it to you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks, Mike. Hey guys, I'm Simon, co-founder of Liquality. I think most of you who've been in the RSK ecosystem are probably aware of Liquality, but I'll do a quick run through of where we're at as a project, and just quickly finish with a demo on the wallet on a feature we're excited about for the RSK ecosystem. So Liquality is the wallet platform for all of Web3. We like to think of it as a gateway to individual autonomy. And so what we're seeing now in the Web3 space is that your wallet is becoming more and more important as we start essentially owning a lot of our own assets and becoming not only our own bank, but also our own vaults, our own galleries. You have your finances, your arts, your identity, you're eventually, with everything Omer is talking about of tokenizing everything, those will live in your wallet, whether that's, a hot wallet where you interact with Web3, a cold wallet more like your vault, or a hybrid wallet that allows you to do the best of both worlds. We're also living in a multi-chain world. I think not only Bitcoin, we used to be in the times of where Bitcoin was the only thing that was alive. Now we have a lot of different established layer 1s and layer 2s. And so we have RSK, but we also have, Ethereum, Polygon, Terra, etc. And all of these have a blossoming ecosystem. And then the third part that I think is even more important, I think based on how ownership is transitioning to the individual, we're starting to see a lot of new use cases being thought up of how can we communicate, how can we expand the social layer of Web 2 into Web 3. And so how do we communicate based on ownership, where I don't know anything about you, all I know is the assets that you hold in an address. And so that's really cool, but that experience today is really fragmented. And so today, as a user, if you want to interact with all of these different ecosystems, even if you want to go from Bitcoin to RSK, I think it's a pain. The experience is really fragmented. Not only the chains are fragmented, but you have to know where to go to use a dApp. You have to go to a website that you have to know prior, or have to find out where that is. You can't really access it from the place where you hold your assets. And then I think we all know that security in the wallet space is really broken, where hot wallets are not the most secure and subject to phishing scams, but they're very usable. And then hardware wallets, cold wallets, are safe but are unusable. And so that's where Liquality comes in. 3, where we provide a unified gateway where you have all of these chains and you can access all of the DAOs and dApps and NFTs and assets, all from within a single platform. And so really what we're building is not only a product, but a composable wallet platform. So we built a multi-chain foundation that allows us to add any chain into the wallet. And then on top of that, we're building these modules of actions that we're calling wallet Legos. And so you can, for example, today, Liquality is most known for a cross-chain swap wallet, but we've now abstracted that away, and we can integrate any liquidity provider on chains we support. So we've integrated FastBTC, the Sovereign AMM, and on the RSK side already. And now what we're doing is we're using these Legos to combine one with the other. And so we have a cross-chain swap, for example, between Bitcoin and RBTC. And then we have the Sovereign AMM integrated in the wallet, where you can do RBTC, let's say, to Sovereign or the DOC token from money on chain. And now, because they're composable, we can put the two together and create a one-click experience for Bitcoin to Sovereign. And the same thing's going to happen as we expand on this wallet Lego concept, where you have staking, you have fiat on-ramps, you have the Liquality token and rewards in there that we will build in. You have messaging, like we spoke about, of messaging ownership. And so all of these will interplay, and we'll be able to create really complex experiences that are really simplified to the users. And then we're moving more towards a model of security where you can communicate to your wallet what you want. And so basically we call this user customized security. We're still very much in the early phases of, if it's less than X amount of money, let me just sign the transaction. But if it's a more important sum of money for me, or if it's a specific website I'm dealing with that I don't like, or a specific asset I like that I want to be more secure about, make me sign a multi-signature transaction, or make me sign that with the ledger. And so just to give a few examples of where Liquality is today and the things that we're driving towards doing, and this is more focused on the multi-chain approach, but everything here applies to the RSK ecosystem, of course. So like I spoke about, we can do any chain to any end token in that chain in one click. So I'll show you today the Bitcoin to Sovereign trade, for example. After that, we want to integrate, we're integrating fiat on-ramps, and we want to integrate that into the experience. So going from fiat, let's say, to money on chain, or in this case to Anchor, in one click. So basically having those experiences that would take you hours and would have you go into many different places, we want to simplify that all in the wallet. Taking this concept of automation further, we'll be able to do automated purchases and kind of like limit orders, where you put rules on your wallet of what you want to do, and the wallet automatically executes it for you. So let's say you want to buy 1 ETH whenever ETH drops 20% in a day, or Bitcoin. And then the last thing is really eventually getting to that place of messaging, where the messaging is a part of the assets you own. So, I want to buy this NFT for you for, 0.3 Bitcoin. Will you accept it? And when you click yes, the wallet automatically makes the swap in the background. So it's basically like a double-sided escrow. Same thing with our atomic swap. So these are some of the things we're dreaming about. But there's so much more that we can do, and we're building this as a platform so that people can create their experiences on top. And so, yeah, I mean, I think some of where we're at right now, we have 22,000 weekly active users. A good chunk of that comes from the RSK community that we love, and we like to continue enhancing the support and the features that we bring to the RSK community. These are some of the partners that we've integrated already. Like I said, in the RSK space includes the fast BTC bridge and the sovereign AMM, and we have a lot ready to integrate. And I think the Blindex team is actually has built a PR direct integration in the wallet that should be coming live soon. And I think the opportunity for us, I mean, I think you see it. MetaMask has proven where wallets can go in terms of value capture, and I think that if we build this concept of a multi-chain Web3 super app, I think the opportunity is very clear. And so I wanted to talk a little bit. I think this is the first time that I'm talking about the Liquality token. I just wanted to give you guys an overview of what we're doing. So we're doing a dual model with a Liq token and an NFT, the Liqualian NFT. So the Liquality token will hopefully start what we call the wallet race or the wallet wars. We saw this incredible feedback loop created by Curve on liquidity, on liquidity growth based on basically people bribing the Curve system for where their rewards were pointed to, because they wanted their pools, their liquidity pools, to grow, and therefore they wanted more voting power to allocate rewards to those pools. And so the same thing we think will happen within the Liquality wallet for user growth. And so the reason why this has happened with liquidity but not with user base is because there hasn't been a place where a lot of functionality, user functionality is essentially where one place where all of that functionality lives. And so we expect that will be the Liquality wallet. And so what will happen is people will be able to vote with the Liquality token on which functionality within the wallet gets the Liquality rewards allocated. And so that means that there will be a higher yield for users to use that app. So let's say that, if we integrate the sovereign lending capability and it already has a decent yield, if the sovereign community, grabs significant voting power on Liquality, then they're able to allocate these rewards directly in the wallet, which means that the yield for using sovereign inside the Liquality wallet will be even higher. And that creates kind of like this spinning wheel where there's more users for sovereign, more users for Liquality, more demand for the token, and it just starts again. And then the other thing that we're doing is that we're creating this NFT series called the Liqualians, which incentivizes participation from people that normally wouldn't be a part of the Web3 space and don't have the capital to really participate or swap or bribe governance. We want this is more for realizing the opportunities that the space has and upholding our values in Liquality. And so we'll be giving these out based on contributions to the community, education, and other benefits. And so that's it for the presentation. Let me just quickly do, so let me just quickly show you the swap in action. So this is my Liquality wallet where I have 10 different chains, and I want to do a swap. I want to go from Bitcoin directly into sovereign. And so what I'll do, or DOC or any other, so I can choose, dollar on chain, RIF, sovereign, and basically, like in this case, it already gives me a quote. And so what is happening in the background, so we call this the Liquality boosts, which what is happening in the background is the wallet's doing a Bitcoin to RBTC cross-chain swap, and then tying that with an RBTC to sovereign swap in the sovereign AMM. It can do that for any RSK 20 token that is inside the sovereign AMM. And so it goes both ways. So you can go from DOC to Bitcoin or sovereign to Bitcoin or to any other asset, native chain asset that we support. So we're super excited about this. We hope you are too. Test it out, give us feedback, and yeah, if there's anything else that you'd like to see built into the Liquality wallet, I think now is the time to build it before we kick off these this wallet wars. So I'll stop there.
So great. We're going from curve wars into wallet wars. That's that's awesome. Simon, on the Liq token, if we could just put him, yep. On the lick token, when are you expecting for that to be launched?
We're still a ways away. We're finalizing the models and the intricacies, especially how the lick token and the NFTs live with each other, and how does the governance between those two work cohesively. So I would expect, most likely in Q3 is will be the launch of the DAO.
Will there be more information posted up on across all the social channels?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. That's fantastic news, really. And you also mentioned Blindex, a Blindex integration as well. That will follow the sovereign integration, right? It's a similar kind of model.
Yeah. It'll be you won't see it. It's built in the background. So what you'll see is just the ability to swap using Blindex in the background, and it'll be as well connected to the what we call the boosts, and so you'll be able to trade all of the tokens that Blindex offers.
Fantastic. Simon, there's a question from Gino. I think it's you could answer it fairly quickly. Wallets actually make a trade for you in the background. When you say that, what does that mean? Like, how does it work?
Yeah, so we've developed this workflow automation feature inside the wallet where we give it a set of steps across multiple different chains, and essentially when you kind of like get all the information ahead of time, and when you kick off that trade, it kicks off the set of actions. So in this case, the wallet has been doing this for the past year with cross-chain atomic swaps, because cross-chain swaps require 2 transactions, one on each chain, so from the user. So if I'm going from Bitcoin to RBTC, I need to lock my Bitcoin, and then I need to claim the RBTC escrow that's been locked. And so, yeah, it basically it's a set of automated steps in a workflow that can work across multiple different chains. And the wallet, just like when one step is done and confirmed on the chain, it executes the next one.
Awesome. Gino, if that answers your question, just let us know. Thanks, Simon. That's very excited about that. Looking forward to see the lick token, especially with what's been happening with Curve Wars. VLick was going to be very interesting to see how that follows. Thanks for the time today.
For sure. Thank you. Good seeing you.
Just to close, I'm just going to share my screen real quick. That should come up. I'm just going to share some of the speaker information. Firstly, again, as myself, DeFi account manager at Ivy Labs. Omer Paz, who presented the Blindex application. That's Omer at Lagos.io. I've also put in the websites for each. Simon, Liquality.io, as well as the mail address, and finally Crypto Testaments with Wallace. So thank you all very much for joining our 11th edition of the RSK Ecosystem Update. Looking forward to the next one. Hopefully there will not be any technical issues to follow. So of course it's always technology. There's always something. So looking forward to see you all in our next one. Thanks.